Welcome back everybody to Not Real Gamers, where skill is optional and the chaos is guaranteed. Today I'm doing something a little bit different. I'm doing a solo stream tonight, but I decided to do No Man's Sky. Now, I enjoy No Man's Sky a lot. I've had quite a bit of fun with it in the past. It's been a fun game. I was new to it until a friend of mine, Privis, let me know about it, and I absolutely love the game. I think it's phenomenal. There's still some bugs in it. From what I told, there's not as many bugs as there used to be. So we have been trying to find Artemis for some time. I mean, we went into the... We did all this, right? We've been trying to find it. Expand your staff in your home. We've been trying to find the anomalies. We've been doing... It's just been a nightmare after another. Trying to find something to get us to where we need to be, but the problem is I don't know what I'm missing. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong. As you can tell, we focused on mining. We focused on getting nanites. We focused on getting money. We've done it the correct way. We didn't do... I'm told that there is a glitch that you can do that will basically infinite give you money. I don't know how that works, but same with nanites. Sorry, I had a hangnail. But apparently there's a way to do that, and we haven't done that. We went ship hunting, and so here we are trying to figure out what we need to do next. Now, what I'm going to do tonight, in our quest to search for Artemis, is I'm actually going to be building a new base, but in a completely different system. And I don't mean like a new system as in, one of the next systems in our galaxy. I mean, we're going to a whole nother galaxy. I figured out finally how to transfer to other galaxies. And what we're going to be doing, I'm actually going to need this one. This one here is my Corvette that I use. It's a fighter, but it's also got everything I need in it. Now, I've made some new Corvettes, and I'll show you that. See, this has every cargo pod, so I can pretty much take my entire base inventory with me wherever I go. So, welcome viewers, thank you for joining in. Chat is open. So we're going to do that today. Now, I do want to say thank you for Debbie for sponsoring us. They are an all-natural vitamins and mineral powder drink. They are absolutely amazing. They've proven to me that they deserve getting recognized. They are non-stop helping me, trying to perfect everything, and they've just been awesome. Now, if you do check them out, use code NotRealGamers. The link is in the description. Use it at checkout and get 10% off your entire order. So what we're doing right now is we're actually going to go in here to the hub. This is the multiplayer hub. So anyone that's playing the game, if they're in the hub, they show up here, basically. Now, what we're going to do first is I'm going to get rid of this jetpack, because this thing is, while it's cool to have the red and blue and all that on there, it's just a lot right now. And I'm not a big fan of trying to have the look around things. Look at this guy over here dancing. Okay. Is there a dance one? Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, come on. Come on, get in this. Come on. Break it down now. Yeah. This is why I love video games, guys. I mean, you come into a game like this and you see people just doing some fun stuff together. You know what I mean? I don't know either one of these guys. They probably don't even live in the same country, but it's a lot of fun. Yeah, this is just, it's a lot of fun. And Yeah, that was fun. But like I said, we're gonna go ahead and change. Oh, get out there. We're gonna get rid of this jetpack here. So we don't have all of them. What is that? Alright, well. We can go with the NASA one, or NASA style. We have a cape? You know, we're gonna change up our outfit a little bit here too. While we're at it, might as well. We have a cape. Always wanted a cape. See, and you can actually change your style. So you have Traveler, Gek, fucking Corvon, and Anomaly. Which we're gonna keep the Anomaly. I like that, but yeah, cape looks cool. Now, what we're gonna do, like I said, we're going to another galaxy. And before we do, I want to make sure, because they've done some updates recently, and we're gonna see if there's any new updates. If any of the updates actually increased with the... Oh, okay, we got everything there. Let's see if they got anything different here. Doesn't look to be... Nope, nothing there. Let's see if they got anything new for the exosuit. Nope. So we did buy a lot of stuff. We went on a journey to find a lot of stuff. And all this needs salvage data, and so we just went crazy with it. I mean, Mr. Doug and I probably spent weeks just gathering stuff, and it's been, it was tedious. It was very tedious, and there was times where I was ready to just say, the heck with it. Oh, we didn't get that. I mean, it was very tedious timing. You gotta farm nanites, you gotta farm everything. And so we finally got it to where we had everything we needed, and well, I thought we did. I didn't know. I forgot about these. Okay, that's everything from that one. Alright, so we have everything unlocked now. I didn't know I didn't have those. Like I said, we're going to go ahead and transfer over to another galaxy. Now, the way I do this, I don't know if it's the right way, but you can go... So our galaxy, if you go to... Where's my galaxy? Here we go. So we are in... Doesn't tell us our... Normally it would tell you the galaxy here, but I think because we're in it, it doesn't. But if you go to, like, say... Here. This is in the Kikalolo galaxy. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to warp to Butterfly's house. And then we're going to go from there and go planet searching. Now you kind of want to... So if you want... Go to like yellow planet system. That's usually where you find like lush planets, which are more like the Goldilocks planets. So If you want a nice planet, go to those kind of systems. He's got a nice little pad here. See, this is nice. He did a great job on this. Wow. It is a little chilly here, though. We got another visitor. Let's take a look at his house. Might as well show him some love, right? Wow. This is pretty neat. Now, the problem is we need our plane. But at first, we're not going to grab our Corvette at first. We're going to grab our solar ship first. Let's see if we can even summon it here. No. We got to find a flat place to...
Ground protection falling.
Oh, that's all missing. Oh, did that guy just do... Oh, I hate when people do that. Well, that sucks. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and... and get off this planet. Get into space. Alright, so that's calcified. Infested, we don't want to infest it. That's... I know what that is. Watch, this is a lush. Nope, Arctic, okay. So then we're going to go here to our galaxy map. Now we're in a whole different galaxy now, right? We're going to go ahead and hit B, which is going to give us the ability to free look around. Now this is how big the every one of these dots is just like the galaxy I'm in, which show, and there's 255 galaxies, and there's this many planets. And look at that. Y'all see that? Like, this is ridiculous. That's crazy that all of these are a system. But see, what I want to do is I want to find... I don't want the black hole. Dissident. I want to build a base on a decent planet that's a dissident planet. Sentinel activity, so Sentinels are kind of like the guard dogs, if you will. And what I want to do is I want to build on a distant planet, or at least near a distant planet. Say dissonance detected. So let's go here. I still have it on me. I do not. It's in the big ship. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually go down here. We're going to kind of actually have to fight a little bit. Atmosphere. Close them, close them, close them. So we're going to go ahead and cruise along here. Try to find we want to find a... Welcome, viewer, welcome. Kind of looks like a drill with a crystal off the top of it. And that's going to drop, hopefully it's going to drop a thing for us to find its counterpart. And the counterpart is a ship. Now I have all the materials needed to craft or to fix the ship. I just need to find one of these to get it. Now I had one at one point. I had several. And I got rid of them to make room for my Corvettes. I don't want the Corvettes anymore. Well, I do, but I don't want just Corvettes, because then you can't get anywhere. You can't get in tight spots, you can't get into a lot lighter combat. You gotta wield this big old heavy Corvette around. It becomes exhausting. There's one right there. See that?
Hostile scan detected.
Need to hurry up, because those Sentinels don't play.
Hostile scan detected.
Find one that has the, and it will automatically load you with it, but it will say something to the effect of hang on, let's take care of this guy. Bugger out. So, sometimes you have to leave the planet, which is what we're going to do. Try to outrun them a little bit. Obviously, they're not hurting us that much. But they're more of an annoyance at this point. Booster on. Now they're gone. Let's aim for up here. Fold these things in. Come on, fold them in. Alright, so what we're going to do is I'm going to do like we did with salvageable scrap. I'm actually going to put my ship in like a hover mode. Alright, let's see. What do I want? I need something, if we get in a fight, is going to just obliterate. Everything on a dissident planet is angry with you. Now my ship will stay there, right? It will stay there. Autopilot management, maintain current flight path. See, this is how we did when we were looking for salvageable scrap and stuff. You just kind of hover over it, look around. It's an easy way to get a little close to that ridge line there. Let's go ahead and pull it up just a hair. The thing is with this, if we get into something, it's not going to take long to get out of it. This one's pretty pretty tough. I mean, 221 is its, you know, firing potential. What do we got here? I'm a big fan of caves. I don't know if y'all know that or not, but oh, kind of just glitched the mountain there. That's nice. Let's take a look down here. So now the nice thing about a Corvette is I can leave this hovering here, right? Come over here to the back, beam down to the planet, and look around and see what we got. And if I want, I can do this. Now I'm protected from any elements outside. So he doesn't have the radar. Why not? What else does he not have?
Technology installed.
Got all that. So sometimes I forget to put stuff on him. I gotta go around and do it to all mine. So it just looks like this giant chasm here. What is that? Alright, we'll put him in sentry mode. Now he's going to go around and take care of anything that tries to kill us while we're doing this. Now we'll delete it. Now he won't. He will end up going back to my base. You just come back over here, hit beam, and we're back on board. Sorry, I had a little bit of a detour there. I apologize. But see, now that it's nighttime now. It'll be a little easier to find these. We have some pretty big engines on the ship, so we should be good. Doesn't look like there's really much anything on here. This is a pretty calm, dissonant planet, minus the fact that if you so the Sentinels, if you harvest something while they're around, they will get angry with you because they're like the protectors of the Earth, right, or of the planet. Now it's kind of like Halo with those drones that fight you because they're there to protect the ring. It's kind of the same thing. What is this thing? Rusted metal is on this? Lifeless planet. Okay. Yeah, that's its moon. We have that is the dissident. What is this one? Oh. Okay. I forgot we're in the ship now. We're in the ship that we need to locate. So let's see if we can locate one here. No harmonies detected. Alright, so we wasted that. So if someone finds a dissident ship on a planet, because there's so many, once somebody has found the dissident planet and extracted the ship off of it, there are no more off that one planet. Let's check this one out here. Now we do have a lot of warp cores, so we shouldn't run out anytime soon. I did prior to stream, I did go and make a bunch of warp cores, so sodium. Well, let's go in here and we'll go ahead and every station that you show up to that's new, you get a exosuit upgrade. So we want to go ahead and do that as well. We might as well since we're here. And then I can also show you the Corvettes that I have. We will end up using this one because this is the one that we normally use. Alright, so we have this one, which is kind of when all your friends hop on, this is the one, if you have multiple friends, this is the one you use. I mean, it's a hallway straight through. Then over here, you have a hallway straight through. A hallway. And you go upstairs, and it's the captain's quarters. So this is kind of like a party bus, if you want. Not really a party bus, but kind of a... it's made for just hauling your friends around. So now I can buy that ship if I want to. Any ships that come in here I can purchase. I'm not buying that, but... this is the flagship. This was one of the first ones I built. This one is... The engine situation is ridiculous. This thing just shits and gets, pardon the expression. But it's got some serious firepower on it. It's got some serious punch and speed, and it's very maneuverable. Now, I use that one a lot. That's why it's called the flagship. But this one here is the party bus. So in the rear here, you have engines that push the trailer, basically. So you have it's all furnished for the most part. You've got the side, it's got storage compartments on the side. Over here you have storage compartments. And then if you want, oh, hang on. You walk upstairs, another little party area, right? Sleeping berths. So if you're hauling your friends around, they can actually go to sleep on here, and it will restore their health, restore everything they have. This is more or less a luxury kind of thing. Now, if you want to get to the ship itself, now the ship is not connected. This has been glitch built, but when you walk in, all it is the cockpit. Little entryway in a cockpit. Now it has guns on it, as you can see there. It's got a gun there and a gun there. It's not made for a lot of fighting. It's more or less if you're just hunting and scavenging. And you've got the fighter, which that's the one you guys have already seen. And then we have... what's this? Oh, this is my short... This is going to be my new fighter, actually. I'll be getting rid of fighter and just keeping this one. It's tiny, it's very versatile. And it's got 4 of the biggest engines you've ever seen. You got 1 booster in the middle, and you got 4 massive engines. This thing just literally obliterates. It just goes. And then this thing here. I built this last night. I don't know how I feel about it. It's a solo, straight through kind of thing. I don't know. I may keep it, I may not. So you got these for... I'm going to use these for storage back here. These 2 areas. But... it's just a little tiny fighter with really big engines on it. But what we're using right now is just my all-around ship. Let me go ahead and grab these. This exosuit upgrade. So once you get an exosuit upgrade from somewhere, you can't get another one here. So it's a one-time thing. It's always safe to check out their weapons. That's an A class. I think, actually, let's see what is ours? Compare ours. Oh, see, ours is an S class. Ours is twice the damage, a little more range. So this guy sells upgradable things for your ships. I try to get as many upgradable things as possible. A's even okay. So what happens is you can use them to upgrade your ship. So if I come over here to mine, so my damage potential is a 221 currently. How much space do I have? I have none. Okay, never mind. Let's try. So this one's a 474. Do we have any room on this one? We do. Okay, so what we do is we come over here and we install on here, right? Now, the problem with this is you have to go back and reconnect everything. Because see, as you put them together, they link up, right? And see how we just went to 474 from 472? So the more S-class you have on these, the better. 477. I keep doing that. I keep hitting the wrong button. So what I normally do is I'm just going to install... Oh my goodness. I'm just going to install everything on here. And then we'll check out the... Check it out in the end. Alright, so this engine, where are these engines at? Right there. Find the pro. There we go. It's up there. So what we'll do is we're actually going to move these over here across the bottom because we have a lot of these, right? So we want to move all these together. And now those are all together. Now our damage is 488 instead of the 472 that we had. Now we obviously have more room for stuff. So, and the more you put on certain weapons, like so if I was to use the ballista here, it would be absolutely damaging. I mean 12,000 damage total, right? And then you go up here to here, it says 3,400. Is this one 44 or 42? 7,000, 11,000. 3. So the more stuff you put on here, the better off you'll be. Let's go ahead and take off. We're going to go ahead and head out. We're going to keep looking for our other planet. Let's go ahead and go to galaxy map. We're going to free roam around. So finding a dissident planet, a dissident system is amazing. When you find a dissident system, it gives you that chance to get that ship. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and pull up our... We're in the wrong ship. Dissidents detected. Now this is a chance that we may not get it because the guy has already discovered it. Chances are he's already harvested. The ground was coming a little quicker than I'd like. Let's look around. Do y'all see anything? What is that? I don't know what this is here. Bird 1001 1001 Tell us. This one's a toxic plant. I don't know if y'all see that. They're on the left side there. It says toxic, not toxicity. Now the nice thing is this is a cross-platform with PC games. There's one right there.
Hostile scan detected.
Nope, all we got was an inverted mirror from him. We didn't get our... So that ship to our left there is our friend. He's part of our squadron. And we don't have a big squadron yet, but we will. We're going to try and make this a fast switch over. We'll show you what this thing can do here. This thing's pretty awesome. I mean, it makes the whole screen shake when it lands. If you look, well, this has a lot of stuff in it, but this one's a 268, so that other ship is way stronger, especially the light fighter, way stronger. Let's see if it finds anything. Excuse me. Anomaly has been anomaly detector activated. Activate pulse drive to assist in its search. See, it's probing. Let's see what it says. So this isn't all their languages, so we only know certain ones of their languages. So it says the Atlas, R, the R. Okay. Find the word for time. That's not what I'm looking for, but that's fine. Now that's our freighter there. It's only a C class, but it is massive. I love it. See, this planet hasn't ever been discovered before. Space station. Paradise planet. That's what we're looking for. Paradise planets are generally low impact on weather. You don't get hurt that much. Alright, so what I'm going to do real quick before we These are all my ships coming out of orbit. I'll show you guys those in just a minute. This is my hangar bay. So we're actually going to summon fighter, so that should now say fighter. Yeah, this is our fighter now. Now you can't come out. You can walk on the ship. All that good stuff. I don't want to, however, because I never come back up. So this will actually keep you protected. If you start getting attacked, this starts to fight for you. Against pirates, against outlaws. It's just like an insurance policy, pretty much. But all those ships are there for to protect us. We've purchased them all, we've hired them all, we've crewed them. Now they're just there to keep us from dying. Place kind of has a rough atmosphere. Now this can water land, but I always have an issue with water landings. This is here. So see how it says first contact? Nobody has ever stepped foot on this planet in the game. In the 10 years that it's been out. Which is absolutely insane. Now this sector has been saved. Now if anybody has this and you guys want to join in the game, you know, let me know sometime. We'll do an off-stream play and we'll see how we vibe, and we'll definitely, you know, we'll definitely play. And if you're new to the game, Mr. Doug and I will definitely help you get going. Now that would be a cool place to build, huh? Build a house with wrapping stairs, except for the fact you'd have to walk up all those stairs, and it's ridiculous because I'm lazy in the game. I'm not walking that far. That's why I park right where I need to be. Floating trees, that's something. I'm a cave guy myself. I kind of like the caves. Just because nobody can really mess with you once you're in them. Only thing they could do is, you know, cut the roof off, which you guys saw in the beginning of the stream, how the top of my base had the whole roof cut out. I was sitting there one day on the top building it, and some guy just drops down through the floor, or through the ceiling, and I was like, hi. And he was just like, sorry, I didn't mean to cut through your base. Like, you guys see that the little purple emblem pops up. You can tell there's a base up there. And now you can terraform in this map. So if you want to flatten some of these roofs or, you know, these mountains and all that, you can definitely do that. I don't really see. Let's go back up into space, because we can pulse drive across the we can't pulse drive down there. We can pulse drive up here though. It's mostly water. Looks like this is mostly a water planet. Now, I'm not opposed to building a water base, but I've never done it. This is all water. I mean, look at that. That's literally all water. I am not going to attempt a water landing with this. Okay, well, you guys know what that means. It means going back to a whole nother system. This is an opposing one. Now you can attack these. 9 times out of 10, I do. Most of the time. See how fast I just take them down? Like. You get resources from them, so I am an outlaw pilot, I guess you could say. I attack the Gek whenever possible, and not because they're bad or anything like that. I just, well, to put it nicely, I'm rude. can see how fast I dismantle it. These are massive ships. The Corvette, my health is in the top left, right? I take no damage on my ship pretty much. Another ship over there. Yeah, you can destroy the comets and all that too as well. Now we get out of here. And we have interceptors coming. I get distracted, I apologize. Alright, let's go ahead and go to the galaxy map here. Now that we've really made everybody in that system mad at us. Alright, we're going to go ahead and warp over here. I really want to find a nice system that's not terrible. So, that's all we're doing. We're just trying to find a system that's not. That other planet would have been perfect. Except for the fact that, yeah. Dissidents detected.
Alert. Navigational data received.
Harmonic echo coordinates. So this is an actual ship, guys. This is an actual. This ship. Well, let me rephrase. This should be an actual alien ship. Solve a little thing first. Alright, harmonic interface. Let's see. Lockdown in progress. Input override glyphs. No. We gotta scan the memory registries, right? Okay, so 1 plus 9 is 10. So 10, 16. Oh, goodness. 6. So 10, 16, 6. Alright, now this is going to locate our ship for us. Dissident spike detected. 13 hours away. So now we go over to our multi-tool. We don't want to have this as our multi-tool, right? It's not upgraded, it doesn't have anything yet. So what we do is we come over here to utilities, swap multi-tool. I think it's this one. Yes. Now, all of our supplies is in this ship. And we have a cargo transfer thing on here that's why we can just go ahead and fix things while we're there, because it's close enough to us to where we don't have to hold it in our inventory. We can keep it on the ship. Now let's go get us a plane. Gonna break the atmosphere. Now, if we were just, see how that said an hour? If we held that down, just flying like this for an hour, then we'd finally get it. The game is so huge, I don't know how they did it without, and with it being the size that it's only like 25 gigs. I don't know how they did it. Check out this ship. I hope it's an S-Class. If it's not an S-Class, I can upgrade it. That's not a problem.
Technology repaired.
Now it's our ship. Cool thing about this is oh, this one doesn't do the actual animation. Sometimes the wings will fold. Sometimes they'll do some craziness. Now this one is not the kind that I'm looking for. I'm looking for the one that actually does like a whole little wing ordeal. But it'll work for now. And like I said, we can upgrade the class of the ship if we want. It's not that hard. It's a little pricey, but it's not hard. So even if you get a C tier ship or a D tier ship, and you really like it, like man, I would love to keep it, but it's just a terrible ship. Just know that you can upgrade them. So
technology recharge.
See, because we don't have any, because the ship's not near us right now. But like I always say, you always come up here and get your exosuit upgrade first, because otherwise you'll forget. And your exosuit works the same way as the ships do. You can use nanites to get stuff for those. And see, upgrade starship, upgrade class, 8,200 nanites I think it was. How many we got left? 27,000. See, this is where we initially started scrapping these, because look, that's worth $36 million. And now we have an S-class ship. Yeah, it did cost quite a bit of nanites, but
Product received. Product received. Product received. Product received. Product received. Product received.
now the reason why I'm not buying the class reactors is because I don't need the reactors. That's when you're building your own ship. Is it fighter that I was doing? Wasn't fighter. Okay, so which... Oh, it may have been this one. Yep, it was this one I was working on. Okay, so it's actually overloaded. So actually the device won't work right now. No, that's not what I was trying to do. See, and I want his ship so I can actually take it. I don't even care what it is. I like that nose. That's our new ship. In order to get what we need to do here, let me. All right, so we need to uninstall. Okay, see now the shields are all back. Now the shields will be working. Then we need to take... Yep, only one of those need to go. So actually, let's take this one. And then we'll take... I think it's this. What is that called? Cytron or Silotron or whatever it's called. Okay. I didn't mean to get rid of that other one, though. That's going to bother me. Because I think when you dismantle, I think it's done. Launch thrusters. Your launch thrusters, that'll give you better like launch costs and all that kind of stuff, so you don't spend as much money when you're doing it. Yeah, I guess when we dismantled that S-class or that A-class, it really did just get rid of it. But now, if you look, that ship's damage potential is 496. 500 is the max. So this thing is absolutely insane on power. That's probably our best ship. Now, this one here, I just want the nose. And I'll tell you what I mean by that. So back here, you can actually scrap your vessels. If you don't like a certain vessel, or you want, like say you're trying to design your own. Right, you want to build your own ship, this is where you do it back here. So say I want the nose, right? I want to begin the salvage analysis. Now I've paid $4 million. It's worth $9 million. I don't know how that works, but we're going to extract the module and we're going to extract the cockpit. So now we have a cockpit in our inventory. Now we need to call back our fighter. Because I've been extracting modules for quite some time now, I have kind of a plethora of them. It's not there. It's definitely not there. Okay, here's... I hate this thing. I wish it would go away. So that's for a fighter. That's the wings for another fighter. You have to think of what it's going to look like, right? You want it to, you don't want it to look cheesy, right? Then you still need engines. So I don't think we have any engines. Put those in there. Yeah, I don't think we have any fuselage. The problem too is, if you're looking for a specific engine, or a certain type of look. What was that? Oh, that's nothing. Okay. If you're looking for a specific type of engine, you're going to be here a while, because trying to find engines are hard in this, that you're looking for. See, so I built this one. This is the one. This is one of them that I built. I don't want anything off this except those wings. Now we're not using those wings on this new build, but we do want to use those in general. Now, this one's worth a lot. Yeah, it's 6.3. But this is an S-class, but it's not as good. Now you can wait. You can always wait, and the ships that come in here, like that one there, like the one how we bought the other one, they will eventually come. But yeah, it's we just kind of gotta either wait here, or we can go to our freighter, call our freighter in, and then that will spawn ships in. Yep, all these are here to protect you. I think we're safe. Now, like I said, there are stronger freighters. I don't know that I've used a lot of freighter activity. I know that you can use them to build up your stuff quite a bit. I just don't know that I've used them that much, you know, so. So we actually want to get rid of this one. So I just come up here. So the only way to get rid of your Corvette is to trade it. Now, obviously, trading a $12.5 million ship for a $1 million ship is dumb. But I don't want that ship anymore. So I'm going to get rid of it. So we're getting rid of it. Now the nice thing is that the ships, they don't go away. So you can keep buying ships in here until you get rid of all the ones you don't want. Like this one, I don't want this ship, so. But see, what I want to do is I want to scrap all the fighter ships, so that way I can extract their components from them. See, there's my alien ship in the back there. So you don't actually lose your ships. I really wish they would hurry up and another ship and land. It'd be really nice right about now. This is the bridge here. So he's got... Leave that in there. They can harvest stuff while you're away. Now based on how upgraded it is, changes like the amount that you can actually upgrade, or that amount that you can extract. I don't know if there's a limit to that, but I do know that they do extract materials from planets and stuff. Alright, well it looks like this is going to be a thing, so. That's another hauler. Oh, there's the fighter. I actually like those wings too. Actually, I like that engine. So we're exchanging a $13.5 million ship. It's not very cost effective, I will say that. But if you are looking for something specific, you're trying to build as much as you can, this is the way to do it. Like that engine, that is actually the engine I was looking for, but the problem is, it's also the wings I was looking for. All of these are so we're gonna actually scrap that one for its engine, because I don't see very many of those engines, and that's the engine I'm looking for. So So even though it initially was a 2.6, it's worth 5.6 scrapped. So if anybody's wondering, you know, like, oh, how'd you get all that money? That's literally how we went through and bought all kinds of stuff. I mean, it was... This one we're actually going to scrap for the nose again in case we get another set of wings like that. So I don't want the party bus anymore. So if you don't want a certain Corvette, you just come over here and you use it for a trade. It's not exactly good price-wise, but so if you notice, he was selling that for 1.4 if you were to buy it outright. It's worth $30 million, and he was going to sell for 1.4. Now, we have fighter. That's going away. Ooh, another engine. Of course, I had the wings I wanted. Now I don't have the engine, or now I have the engine, but now it's. Alright, so we want the wings off this one. That thing there is just a piece of garbage. I don't actually want this. But we'll scrap it for. It was a $2.4 million ship, and it's worth $16 million. Yeah, I'll do that all day. I think we'll take the wings off that. Now all we have left are two little ships and that. And what I'll do is I'll actually grab the parts. Now I know I got rid of quite a few of the Corvettes. And I worked hard on those Corvettes, I'll be honest, I really did. But I think it's best if I did, because those, while they're good, I don't need all of them. Oh, I do have those wings. Okay, so then I need another engine. So, okay, so this is the other one. This is the one I want. And then we'll put these wings on it. Put that back, because I can put that one with that one. Okay. Excuse me, guys. Didn't mean to step on your head.
Product received.
So we'll make the first ship first. Now you come to this platform here. Alright, so we want to make a fighter, right? So you use your fuselage that you have. So we have this fuselage. And we have... Oh, it's just the same one. Okay. I'm going to put our S-class reactor. Now that determines what type of ship you have, the class of ship. We want to throw our wings on it. Maybe not. Try these. What is that going to look like? Absolutely not. See, I'd love to have these here. So we want white, dark blue. Now we have our plane. Proceed. Add to collection. She handles well. Very maneuverable. Not too bad. Not too bad. I think we'll actually end up keeping that one. Now, come over here, and you can upgrade the ship, right? Because it doesn't have all the cargo slots. So, we're going to purchase storage. So this is where all the upgrade parts go, which will just make it that much more powerful. And because it has an S-class reactor, it can take more things such as shields, weapons, and it powers. That's what powers the ship, right? So if you have all that power source, the potential there is to be better, right? You have way much more potential than if, like, you were a C-class reactor. That's only C-class level power, right? So you got to think of it like electricity. If I've only got a 9-volt battery, I'm not going to be able to power a whole lot with that. But if I have, say, a car battery, you can power a whole lot more with that. And I know we're going to be building we're looking to build a base today, but when you find stuff, you have to just kind of go for it, in a sense. And And I'll be honest, I'm not sure why my money's not moving. I don't know if it's because I have an excess amount that it doesn't register until it gets below that number, or what. But oh, the wings! Those are the wings. Those are the wings. Come here, come here, come here, come here. I need those wings. Just give me it. Those are the wings I want, guys. This is why you always get double. I mean, Mr. Doug always makes fun of me because I'm always buying stuff and getting rid of it. But when you find it, you gotta grab it. Alright, so we're gonna extract the wings. You guys see what I was talking about, though? I mean, I've got an extra one. We don't have a core. Look how cool that one is. Yeah. Now, the nice thing is, so, yeah, I mean, you can always get another core, right? It may not be an S-class, but as y'all saw, we can upgrade that, so just go grab an A-class core, pop that in, and be done with it. White. Blue. Now we want to upgrade the now look at the damage. Now, I wonder where Mr. Doug wants to park this. Because we're going to be making new bases, right? And I kind of want somewhere that's not looking for an Earth-like planet. But I'm looking for... I don't want an Earth-like planet, but I want something that's a little different than our normal. You know what I mean? I really want to get something that's different, so let's Emerald, gold, and silver. Okay, that's a loaded planet. Emerald, rusted metal, and salt. Chromatic fog planet. Ugh. What's the weather like on that one? Skeletal planet. That might just be what we need, a skeletal type planet. Let's see what this rain looks like here. We got gravity anomalies here. Fauna fortified. Oh, that's emerald. Take all the emerald they got. Those are some big old tunnels up there. Let's take a look at one of them. I mean, these are massive. Holy cow. This is absolutely massive. Well, I'm going to ask Mr. Doug what he thinks. I'm going to mark this planet and see what he thinks. Because I think that's a good one. There's not a lot of resources on it, I'll give it that. But we're looking, I'm looking for a new place, right? Now I could just go back to my base and redo, which may end up happening. Because I have an idea in mind of how I want it to look. Wow, look at this massive planet. Never discovered. Salvageable, uranium, copper, okay. Hot planet. Flourishing planet. What'd that one say? High energy planet, which means it's probably got a lot of electricity that flows on it. Is there anything behind it? Sure enough is. Radioactive planet. Okay, we don't want nothing to do with radioactiveness. We'll see what this one's about. Look at that, guys. What I tell y'all, lightning. We're not staying on this planet. This thing's... Well, it makes sense because, like, you know, Saturn is a... Or not Saturn, is it Jupiter? Jupiter's a massive planet, right? And with it being so big, the storms are like 300 years long. It's moving so fast. The Coriolis effect of it is just insane. Let's head over to the flourishing planet and see what it's got. Like I said, we may end up just going back to our planet and just redoing our base. But the thing is, when I redo a base, I completely remove it 100% and start from fresh. And I would start from the whole front. Like I would take that giant entryway and I would make it stone. Try to do like a whole stone ordeal, like a, what do you call it? They've got the stone walls. I would build that all the way up and around. So that way it looks kind of like the mountains of, what do they call them? In Jordan, the Valley of the Kings kind of thing. Thick atmosphere, I like it.
Weather update. Storm
Woo, there's the
clearing.
ground. This looks like the other one with all these giant pillars. All right, you know what? We're gonna be happy with what we got for now. That Corvette, oh, it's gone. You see some crazy builds when you come in here. There's one, before the big update, there was one update where they fixed the orb, like you could have a ship completely suspended in the air. And it was absolutely insane. It was kind of crazy to look at, actually. Alright, here we go. See, and our base isn't bad. It's just it's got a giant hole in the roof. Where is the base? See, this is the one I want here. Flatbed module doesn't have it though. All right. All of our exocraft out of the area. Now, I really don't use that many of these, but I bought them because, or I got them because it's better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it kind of thing. Now we need to call in our big ship. That way our product is near us. Now, where's the cave opening officially? Okay. So we need a base computer. So everything that I own is in that other ship. Alright, so let's look. See, I want the stone look, but I also want stone power door. There we go.
Radiation protection falling.
Up, you can just walk right in. That's gonna be a long ways up. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put down a save beacon. Where's my save beacon? Save beacon. What I don't want is for all that back there. I want all that to be accessible, right? Let's see if we can get this out of here without dying. There we go. second. Alright. Now I wonder if there's other... Is there maybe other stone walls?
Radiation protection falling.
Yeah. I know. Okay, we're on the very, very thin wall. This is not advised, everyone. And I'm sure if Mr. Doug watches this, he's going to be like, what is going on right now? You know, the funny thing is, guys, I always told Mr. Doug I was going to do this. He was like, yeah, okay. And now I'm actually able to do it. The thing is, I have enough materials to do this in that blue metal, but I don't want... I think stone would look cooler, I think. Alright, now what we're going to do is we're going to fly up top there and put the remaining pads down.
Radiation protection falling.
Now, it's we do live on a radioactive planet, but as far as radioactive planets go, we're pretty alright. Stone. Excuse me. Do we want... Now, we may be missing some spots here. But I'll do my best to fill those in. I just gotta get... Nope, wrong. I don't know why I'm looking down like this is gonna help me, but it makes me feel better, makes me feel like I'm actually doing it. Alright, we got one right. Hope we got it all. Let's take a look. Oh, we missed some. Missed that one over there. I think that's everything, guys. I'm missing one. That's not bad though. We missed one out of the whole thing. Once you come in here, they start searching, and then you don't have to worry about it. There we go. Guys, that is a massive wall. That is pretty cool, actually. How do we move this? Is there a way to move it? I think it's a pretty decent start. What do you guys think? We won't be finishing it today. I mean, there's just so much here to do. I'm building all the way down into that cavern there. There's just going to be so much here to do. So, I mean, what I am doing is I am going to be... Oh, wrong place. Alright, whatever. It is going to be kind of like a stair step down kind of thing. How do you flip? Oh, there we go. Wait, did I put stairs somewhere else? So see, now you can just kind of run straight up. I don't know what I'm gonna put here yet. I might end up making actually these doors a little bit bigger. I don't know if is there like a gateway maybe? What does that do? Oh, that's just looks. Okay.
Radiation protection falling.
Yeah, all they have is the stone-powered doors. There's nothing really... Alright, well, we'll just go back to what we did before. So once I figure out, I'd like to get those in here, but they can't leave obviously. So I don't know. We'll see how this goes. But that's gonna be it for today, guys. I appreciate you joining in tonight with the stream. Appreciate your time and effort that you guys have put into, you know, keeping up with the stream and keeping up with me and myself. So I want to thank you guys for everything. Remember, be good, stay classy. We will see you guys on the next stream. And thank you for your love and support. And we will talk to you guys